गोपीजना वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी गोपीजना वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजना जमुना तीरावनचारे जमुना तीरावनचारे जय जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहार हरे कृष्णा हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे हरे जायो राधा गोपीनाथ राधे राधे जय जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जयो विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोदरशत श्रीमद् डिवाइन ग्रेस ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोदरशत श्रीमद् डिवाइन ग्रेस भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतीरुत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। Hare Krishna. So today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, chapter number 13 and verse number 36. Shrak, the plate of sacrifice, Tunde, on the tongue, Asit, there is Suvaha, Shruvaha, another plate for sacrifice. Ishaha, O Lord, Nashayoho, of the nostrils. Ida, the plate for eating. Udare, in the belly. Chamsaha, another plate for sacrifices. Karnarandre, in the holes of the ears. Prasitam, the plate called Brahma plate. Asye, in the mouth. Grasane, in the throat. Grahaha, the plates known as Soma plates. Tu, but. Te, your. Yat, that which. Charvanam, chewing. Te, your. Bhagavan, O my Lord. Agnihotram is your eating through your sacrificial fire. Straktunda asit sravayishu nasayor. Indodare chamshaha, indodare chamasa karnarandre. Prasitramasya grasane grahastute. Yacharvanam te bhagavan agnihotram. Straktunda asit srvaishe nasayor. Ridodare chamasaha karnarandre. Prasitramasya grasane grahastute. Yacharvanam te bhagavan agnihotram. Straktunda asit srvaisha nasayor. Idodare chamasa karnarandre. Prasitramasya grasane grahastute. Yacharvanam te bhagavan agnihotram. Matajis. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada. O Lord, your tongue is the plate of sacrifice. Your nostril is another plate of sacrifice. In your belly is the eating plate of sacrifice. And another plate of sacrifice is the holes of your ears. In your mouth is the Brahma plate of sacrifice. Your throat is the plate of sacrifice known as Soma. and whatever you chew is known as Agnihotra. The Vedavadis say that there is nothing more than the Vedas and the performances of sacrifice mentioned in the Vedas. They have recently made a rule in their group to formally observe daily sacrifice. They simply ignite a small fire and offer something whimsically, but they do not strictly follow the sacrificial rules and regulations mentioned in the Vedas. It is understood that by regulations there are different plates of sacrifice required, such as Srak, Shruva, Barhis, Chaturhotra, Ida, Chamasa, Prasitra, Graha, and Agnihotra. One cannot achieve the results of sacrifice unless one observes the strict regulations. In this age, there is practically no facility for performing sacrifices in strict discipline. Therefore, in this age of Kali, there is a structure or stricture regarding such sacrifices. It is explicitly directed that one should perform Sankirtan Yajna and nothing more. The incarnations of the Supreme Lord is Yageshwara, and unless one has respect for the incarnations of the Lord, he cannot perfectly perform sacrifice. In other words, taking shelter of the Lord and rendering service unto Him is the factual performance of all sacrifices. As explained herein, different plates of sacrifice correspond to the different parts of the body of the Lord's incarnation. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th canto, it is explicitly directed that one should perform Sankirtan Yajna to please the Lord's incarnation as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This should be rigidly followed in order to achieve the result of Yajna performance. Om Ajnanati Mirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Miritam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakanutam Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravane Pracharine Narvashesha Shunyavadi Pashyata Deshatarine Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. Since many days we have been discussing about the yajnas, but today in the purport Prabhupada writes, the best yajna in this Kaliyuga is Sankirtan Yajna, chanting the holy name. So today we'll discuss how this yajna, chanting Hare Krishna mantra, is only feasible and practical. Shastra explains, Srimad Bhagavatam explains, Kritayadhyayato Vishnu Tretayam Yajato Makher Dwapare Paricharyayam Kalo Tadhari Kirtanat. What was obtained in the age of Satyuga by meditating on Lord's form, what was obtained in the Treta Yuga by performing yajna, sacrifices, what was obtained in the Dwapara Yuga by serving the lotus feet of Lord Krishna, that can be easily obtained in this age of Kali simply by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Brahmaji says that this Hare Krishna mantra, Iti Shodashakam Namam Kali Kalmashanashanam Nato Parato Paya Sarva Vedesha Drishyate This 16th syllable of Hare Krishna mantra, Kali Kalmasha Nashanam, this destroys the ill effects of Kaliyuga. Because Kaler Doshe Nidhe Rajan. Shukadeva Goswami tells Parishit Maharaj that, my dear king, this Kaliyuga is ocean of faults. Kaler Doshe Nidhe Rajan Asti Eko Mahan Guna. But there is one good quality in this Kaliyuga. Kirtanad eva Krishnasya mukta sangha param brajet. Lord Krishna has appeared in this age of Kali in his holy name. At the end of the Dwapar Yuga, when Krishna left this planet and went to the spiritual world, as he was ascending towards Golok Vrindavan, after some time he just took a U-turn and came back again in this age of Kali in the form of his holy name. Actually, in Satyuga, Tretayuga, Dwapara, it was very difficult to obtain Krishna, to have his personal association. In this Kali Yuga, it is so easy. Lord is available and accessible to everyone in this world. Whoever chants Hare Krishna mantra, Krishna is personally sitting and dancing on the tongue of that chanter. Kaler doshe nidhe rajan asti eko mahan guna kirtanad eva krishnasya mukta sangha param brajet. Shukadeva Goswami is telling Maharaj Parikshit, my dear Parikshit, although this age is full of faults, like oceans of fault, but there is one good quality, that Krishna is present in the holy name. And Srimad Bhagavatam explains that Parikshit Maharaj had the power. He had that power. He could have stopped Kali Yuga. And he had already stopped him. He said, as long as I am alive, I won't allow you to enter in my kingdom. No way. Although your age has started, but still I won't allow you. But then later on, he came to know the benevolence of Kali Yuga. How merciful is the Kali Yuga. Although there are hundreds of faults, but in this age of Kali, if someone just chants Hare Krishna mantra, Mukta Sangha Param Brajet, that person will not get a salvation or liberation from this cycle of birth and death. That person will get Krishna Prema. In this previous yugas, it was not necessary that one who is getting salvation will get Krishna Prema. But in Kali Yuga, whoever patra na dekhi sthana sthan. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not saying the qualification or disqualification. Which family you are born in, which nation you belong to, which gender you are in. Doesn't matter. You simply chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. When Parishit Maharaj saw this effect, he said, Kali, you are welcome. You can come now. Shastra says, Nitya Siddha Krishna Prem Sadhya Kabunai Shravanadi Shuddha Chitte Karaye Budai. As a constitutional position, every living entity is Krishna's eternal servant. Now that Krishna Prema is present in everyone's heart in dormant state. Every living entity has Krishna Prema within the heart, but in dormant state. But by simply Shravanadi Shuddha Chitte Karaye Uday, if someone chants Hare Krishna mantra and hears that holy name, then what happens? That dormant love is awakened. And this is the only process by which we can awaken our real love for Krishna. There are many purificatory processes like performing rituals, yajna, dana, tapasya, all different processes. If someone is engaged in such rituals, at the most that person will become free from the sinful reactions. Okay? But Shastra explains that sinful propensity will not go away. That desire to commit sin, That desire is very deep rooted in the heart. So, if someone goes to some holy places, get deep into the river or some other processes, they will become free from the sinful reactions. But what about those sinful propensity to commit sin? That sinful propensities can be uprooted simply by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. There was one hunter, his name was Mrigari. He was very cruel. He would kill animals half. When the animals would suffer, till that time he would just enjoy how this animal is suffering. But when he met Parvat Rishi, Parvat Muni and Narad Muni, after becoming a devotee, he would not even hurt small ants. That is the difference between a devotee and an ordinary person. Ara Krishna naam laite, Krishna sthane sthiti, Mahapata kera hai, yahi prayaschitti. In this world, there are so many processes of atonement. But the best process of atonement is chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Parishit Maharaj asked this question to Shukadeva Goswami. My dear Goswami ji, what is the use of such atonement? That person, they perform some ritualistic activities, they become free from the sinful activities, and the next day again start they performing the same sinful activities. What is the use of such atonements? Then Sri Chaitanya, Shukadeva Goswami says, yes, the best prayaschitti is chanting Krishna's holy name. Nama Chintamani Krishna Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha. Why this is the best process of atonement? Because chanting Hare Krishna is non-different than Krishna. Other processes is not necessary. They are aligned with Krishna. Hare Krishna mantra is a form of Krishna. It's not that Krishna has entered into the holy name. The holy name himself is Krishna. He is a form. Holy name, he said Harinam Prabhu. Prabhu means that Harinam is Krishna himself. One time Prabhupada, one person asked Prabhupada, Swamiji, what do you people, ISKCON people, do for recreation? Prabhupada said, recreation? We don't have to do any separate things for recreation. Or every day, every moment is a recreation. What do we do in ISKCON temple? We simply wake up early in the morning, we take bath, we chant and dance, we take prasad. After some hours, again we take prasad and chant and dance. So whole day is a recreation. For you, there is a need. Because your life is, you need entertainment for your senses. Now, it's a very beautiful concept. Please listen. As long as we are not a devotees, we need to gratify our senses, like our knowledge acquiring senses, working senses. So there is a need of enjoyment. And therefore, this material creation, Maya, has created entertainment. But now please listen. When for some time, this entertainment can give some enjoyment to the senses. After some time, again we come back to the normal state. Because heart does not need entertainment. Heart needs enlightenment. So, entertainment is for the senses. For the heart, for the soul is enlightenment. That enlightenment comes only by chanting Hare Krishna mantra. Anandam buddhi vardhanam pratipadam pratikshanam. What is the next line? Pratikshanam pranamritam. Every moment the joy is increasing. Of course, we hear this in Chaitanya Shiksha, Chaitanya Charitamrita or other places. This happens only in the devotees who are innocent. Their joy is happening every moment, increasing every moment. But those who are very innocent people, they just follow the instructions and guidance of the acharyas as it is. In their life, Krishna reciprocates and they get happiness. In Mangalarti, there is one verse. Sri Radhika Madhavayora Para Madhurja Leela गुणरूपनाम्नां प्रतीक्षणास्वादनलोलुपस्य वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दं श्रीराधिका माधवयोरपार गुणरूपनाम्नां. Krishna is very beautiful. Krishna's beauty, Krishna's attributes, Krishna's qualities, Krishna's leelas, Krishna's dham, everything is very sweet and beautiful. But namam, when we start chanting Hare Krishna mantra, we don't have to imagine how Krishna is beautiful, how Krishna's dham is beautiful. There is no need to imagine. Simply by chanting regularly, constantly, chant Hare Krishna mantra, that same name will reveal to us Krishna's abode, Krishna's qualities, Krishna's beauty. Everything will be revealed simply by chanting Hare Krishna mantra. One time one devotee asked Prabhupada, Prabhupada, during the chanting, should I remember and contemplate about Krishna's Leela in Vrindavan? Prabhupada said, if it comes naturally, it's okay. But there is no need to put extra efforts to remember Krishna's pastimes. You just focus on chanting and hearing the name Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Pronounce every single syllable very distinctly and hear attentively. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This Maha Mantra will reveal to us. First, the Maha Mantra will cleanse our heart from all this anarthas, bad voices, and then slowly the Krishna's abode and other qualities will be revealed to us. There was one atheist. He came to meet Srila Prabhupada and he said, Swamiji, do you really believe that when you people chant Hare Krishna, that sound vibration, that Hare Krishna word, does it really go inside your heart? Because scientifically, logically, there are so many blah blah words are happening, so many people are speaking so many words, it doesn't enter into the heart. So, do you really think that this Hare Krishna mantra enters in your heart? So now he was speaking a little derogatory way. He was trying to offend the holy name. So Prabhupada became little transcendentally angry. And Prabhupada said, yes, Hare Krishna mantra enters into the heart. And then Prabhupada said, okay, if I call you rascal, Prabhupada said to that man, if I call you rascal, does that word enter in your heart? He became angry. So then Prabhupada said, see, that word enter in your heart. Therefore you became angry, right? So then Prabhupada said, just see, this ill word, bad word, that also entered in your heart. You became angry. Why not the good words? Why not the spiritual words? Now Krishna's word and Krishna, there is no difference. When you say Hare Krishna, it directly enters in your heart. If someone is very thirsty and simply chanting water, 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 that person's thirst will not quench. Because water word has no water within it. If someone just say water, 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 that person becomes more thirsty. Because there is no water content within the water word. But Krishna is really present. Krishna is Krishna word. Krishna word is Krishna. So, there is no difference. Therefore, it conquers our heart. In this world, there are some beggars. Their name is Lakshmipati. He is a beggar, but his name is Lakshmipati. Or there is one woman, ugly, very ugly looking, but her name is Rupavati. So sometimes the name of the person and the attributes of the name may not match it in this world. But that is not true in the case of Krishna. When Krishna's name is been chanting or chanted on the names of tongue, on the tongue becomes completely satisfied. Rupa Goswami says, why do I have only one tongue and 2 ears? I wish to have millions of tongues and billions of ears. Because I am enjoying so much this Hare Krishna mantra. Chaitanya Charitamrita explains, Ratri din namalay khaite suite tahara mahima vede nai paridite. The person who is always constantly chanting Hare Krishna mantra while sleeping, while eating, such person's glories, even Vedas cannot describe properly. That person is so glorious. Even Vedas cannot glorify that person sufficiently if someone is constantly chanting Hare Krishna mantra. Kotiya Shwamedayek Krishna Namarasa Yahi ka aise pashandi dandetare yama. Wow, this sloka is very amazing. It is said that if someone says that 10 million Ashwamedh Yajna is equivalent to one Hare Krishna mantra. 10 million, performing 10 million Ashwamedh Yajna is equivalent to chanting one Hare Krishna mantra. That person is Pashandi. Pashandi means atheist. And then he says, Yamadanda. Such person deserves the punishment from Yamadutas. Now one may say, what happened? What mistake he has done? Because one Hare Krishna mantra is much more powerful than millions of Ashwamedh Yajna. Why are you comparing only 10 million? So therefore you are a Pashandi. You are atheist. And you deserve the punishment from Yamaraj. Hare Ranam, Hare Ranam, Hare Ranam hi kevalam. Kalo nasteva, nasteva, nasteva gatiranyatha. In this age of Kali, chanting of Hare Krishna mantra, there is no other way, no other way, no other way except chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And why this is applicable for this yuga? Because this in this age, prayanalpayushah sabhya kalo asmin yuge janaha manda sumanda matayor manda bhagyahi upatritaha. In this age of Kali, people are short-lived. Their buddhi is manda. And therefore, durbhagi, very unfortunate. So in this age, no one is qualified for performing yajna or meditation or other process. Therefore, chanting Hare Krishna mantra is the best yajna. There is no qualification required. Whoever you are, that person can chant Krishna's holy name anytime, anywhere, wherever you are. Constantly one can chant Hare Krishna mantra. Sanatana Goswami gives the example that bell metal can turn into gold by some chemical process. If you mix that with mercury, the bell metal also can turn into gold. And Prabhupada gives another example. Just like a touchstone, if an iron piece comes close to a touchstone, it can turn into gold simply by touch of a touchstone. Similarly, Prabhupada is like a touchstone. He went to the Western world, and whoever he came in his contact, they all become gold, from iron to gold. That is the quality of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Prabhupada sent his 3 families to London for preaching, these Grahastha couples. So these 3 Grahasthas, they went to London, they became very successful in preaching. Afterwards they met Prabhupada, and Prabhupada said, you are all successful in preaching because you had full faith in the holy name of Hare Krishna mantra. One of Prabhupada's god brother, he was glorifying Srila Prabhupada, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. He said, why Srila Prabhupada is so successful in his preaching? There were many god brothers of Srila Prabhupada. Yes, equally pure, equally knowledgeable, equally surrendered. Why Krishna gave so much success to A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Then he said, because of two things. Unlimited compassion for the living entities. This compassion cannot be compared. Unending compassion, oceanic compassion for the suffering conditioned souls. And the second is unflinching, complete faith in the holy name of Krishna. If I just give holy name to these people, whoever they are, even if they are hippies, even if they are mlechas or chandalas or yavanas, they will also be delivered by chanting Hare Krishna mantra. So because of these two qualities, full faith in the holy name and oceanic compassion for the conditioned soul. Now please see, if you observe this, in India, there are so many learned pandits and scholars from their even when they are present within the womb of their mothers, their education starts. Some yajna, this and that. As soon as they are born, in some places the child doesn't even touch the floor. The child is held in the golden plate. They have such a plan so that that child can become a sannyasi and this and that. And immediately so many rituals and then, what is it called? Upchar, samskaras happens on that child. So many people are learned Pandit scholars, Sanskrit scholars, and then also have born in a Brahminical family, so many qualifications. But why? If you see in Prabhupada's case, why Prabhupada could transform the hearts of millions of people? Because, my dear sir, simply scholarship and some external qualification, being a sadhu, maybe vairagi also. There are many detached vairagi. But being just a vairagi and scholars, that is not a qualification to transform the heart of a people. One has to be thoroughly 100% convinced in the glories of chanting Hare Krishna mantra. In this age of Kali, there is no other way, no other way, no other way. Chanting Hare Krishna mantra includes everything. Now, everything means everything. If someone becomes a devotee of Krishna, Devarshi Bhutaptranam Pitranam Nayam Kinkaranam Naranim Charajam Sarvatmanaya Sharanam Sharanyam Gato Mukundam Parivritti Kartam. When a person becomes a devotee of Krishna, he or she has no debt towards the gods, towards the rishis, towards the sages, towards the relatives, towards the servants, towards the animals, towards the... no one. That person is freed from all the debts. Because Sarvatmanaya Sharanam Sharanyam Gato Mukundam Parivritti Kartam. That person has taken shelter of Krishna and therefore no need of any other things. And if someone has not taken shelter of Krishna, no chanting Hare Krishna mantra, then person has to perform hundreds and thousands of pujas to so many gods, so many rituals. But when a person becomes devotee, chants Hare Krishna mantra, he or she is fully convinced, I don't have to separately please Rahu, I don't have to separately please Ketu, I don't have to separately please all these grahas, because all these grahas are included in Krishna, they are within the body of Krishna, and Krishna is in the form of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So if someone is chanting 16 rounds of Hare Krishna mantra, there is no need to do any other things. But when we chant Hare Krishna mantra, sometimes we don't get taste for chanting Hare Krishna. So Rupa Goswami says that because of the jaundice, and there is a jaundice, even if a person, when a person is afflicted by jaundice, even that person start eating sugar. Sugar is very sweet, but the sweet sugar also tastes very bitter because of the jaundice. But if the person keeps continuing eating sugar, one day that jaundice will go away and then you can enjoy sweet. Similarly, chanting Hare Krishna mantra will remove the dirt from the gold. Sometimes gold is always pure, but sometimes the gold is covered by the dust. You just scrub it, rub it, or clean it. Gold becomes pure. Naturally, the iron pieces, iron files, they get attracted towards the magnet. But because of the rust, these magnets, sometimes the iron pieces, they don't go close to the iron. But if you scrub it, if you clean it, when the rust is gone, then those iron pieces will get attracted towards Krishna. So similarly, you are also like that iron pieces which have rust on it. The rust of lust, greed, anger, pride, illusion, hatred, attachment to this material world, attachment to name, fame, prestige, attachment to so many things. Attachment to sense enjoyment, attachment to post position. And because of that rust, we are not getting attracted towards Krishna. But yes, as long as we are connected to Krishna through Hare Krishna Mahamantra, it's like an umbilical cord. When the child is within the womb of a mother, that child is connected to mother through umbilical cord. Similarly, this Hare Krishna Mahamantra is an umbilical cord. As long as we are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we are perfectly united in line with Krishna, one with Krishna. The moment we give up Hare Krishna Mahamantra, finished. Therefore, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Udilo Aruna Purab Bhage, Dvijamani Gauramani Jage, Bhakat Samuha Loiya Sathe, Gela Nagar Braje. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a Sankirtanaika Pitaro. He is a father of Harinam Sankirtan. He is a magnanimous. He has appeared in this world to give this Hare Krishna Mahamantra to unfortunate conditioned souls. And what is his process? Every day he gathers his devotees and go for Hare Krishna Mahamantra, singing Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, Krishna Nam Sudha Kariyapan, Juda Bhakti Vinoda Pran. What is the next line? Nama bina kichu nai ko ar, Chauda bhuvan maje. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, within this 14 planetary system, there is only one truth, and that is chanting Hare Krishna Mantra. If someone says, I am a president of United States, is useless. That is not a truth. I am a billionaire, that is not a truth. And even if it is truth, it is only 2 days truth. Eternal truth is Chauda Bhuvan Maje, only Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That is the only truth. All other truths are, either they are not truth, or maybe a little relative truth for only short time. Once there was a procession going. So one father and a son. Son was a very small boy. Both of them were standing on the street. And then they saw a procession going on. Hundreds of people were in the procession. All of them were crying, mourning. And all of them were chanting, Ram Naam Satya Hai, Ram Naam Satya Hai. Hundreds of people were walking in the procession. But the small child, very innocent, he observed one thing. All the people are chanting Ram Naam Satya Hai. But there was one person who was lying on the stretcher. He was not chanting Hare Krishna, Sri Ram. So he asked innocently his father, my dear father, I can see that all these hundreds of people, they are chanting Ram Naam Satya Hai. Why this one fellow is not chanting? So father also innocently started giving answer. He said, my dear son, these people are alive. Therefore they are chanting Ram Naam Satya Hai. This person who is lying on the stretcher, who has been carried by 4 people on his shoulder, he is dead. And dead people, they don't chant. So the child said, so my dear father, can I draw a conclusion that those who are alive, only they can chant, and those who are dead, they cannot chant. That means those who are chanting, they are only alive. Those who are not chanting, they are dead. Father said, Beta, you are right. So those who are alive, and what is the sign of a person who is alive? He chants. And what is the sign of a person who is dead? He doesn't chant. Simple. Narad Muni, he met Hanumanji. Hanumanji, just he had burnt the whole Lanka. He was very happy. So Narad Muni, as usual his nature, he said, Hanumanji, you should be punished. Hanumanji said, just now I did some service to Lord Ram. I burned the whole Lanka and you are saying that I need to be punished? And why? What for? Narad Muni says, you are one among the 6 aggressors. And who is one of the 6 aggressors? One who burns others' houses. So you burnt so many houses in Lanka, so therefore you are one of the 6 aggressors. And then Hanumanji started explaining to Narad Muni. He said, Narad Muni, did you not hear the story? That boy, what did the boy say? All those who are not chanting, they are all dead. So when I went to Lanka, I saw all those people, they are moving their bodies. They seem to be alive, but they were not chanting Lord Rama's name. So they were dead. So I saw they were all dead bodies all over Lanka. So, and all those dead bodies were unclaimed dead bodies. No one was there to take care of the bodies. I very mercifully, I gave them the final rites, funeral pyre. So you should give me some blessings, some of rewards, Why are you cursing me? Narad Muni said, I wanted to hear this explanation from you. So those who are not chanting Hare Krishna mantra, they are dead. Yavanartha udapane sarvatah samplutodake. Bhagavad Gita explains that in the villages there are many wells. And these different wells have different purposes. Some wells are meant for washing clothes, some wells are meant for drinking water. But if there is a river in the village which has a flowing water, that one river can serve all the purposes. There is no need of different wells. So similarly, if you are stuck into the small wells, this puja, that puja, this yagya, that yagya, this karmakand, that karmakand, then you have small wells, hundreds of small wells. But when you have a river of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, then there is no need of all other rituals, no need of other pujas. You simply chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Yavanartha udapani sarvatah samplutodake. It provides you even money. Chanting Hare Krishna mantra can make you millionaire. Does it look attractive? Hana? Chanting Hare Krishna mantra can make us not millionaire or a billionaire. Trillionaire. Dhruva Maharaj chanted Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya only for 6 months. And Krishna, how much wealth he gave? 1 whole planet. Dhruva planet. Okay. You chanted for 6 months, own 1 whole planet. It will never get destroyed in the entire creation. Never. So just imagine. If we constantly chant Hare Krishna mantra, how much a living it is? Dhruva Maharaj only 6 months. And Hare Krishna devotees, throughout their life, they are chanting Hare Krishna mantra. Do really we get some benefits, some money? Yes, my dear sir. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu called Sridhar Kolavecha. He said, my dear Sridhar, ask for any benediction. And Sridhar said, I don't want anything. He said, I can see you, you are so poor. You don't have clothes, you don't have house, you have nothing to eat. Ask some benefits, some money, some wealth. I can give you. Then he said, I don't want anything. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Sridhar, did you understand my question? At this moment, if you want to become Indra, I can make you Indra. All the opulences. But he said, I don't want to become Indra. Yes, my dear sir, chanting Hare Krishna mantra, one gets so much of benefits. If someone doesn't complete, somehow or other, if someone does not complete his bhakti 100% in this lifetime, and if that person leaves his body, his or her body, and if that person has some material desires, immediately after quitting this body, and the dint of this Hare Krishna mantra, you can become the king of any planet. Because Krishna does not want us to be satisfied only with some material pleasures. He wants to give Krishna prem to others, to us, and therefore is waiting. If someone is really impatient, wants some material benefits, Krishna says, okay, you want to enjoy heavenly planet, I will make you Indra, jao. You want to become king of some other earthly planet, easily you can become. That is Krishna prema. Aho batasho pachota gariyan yajjivagre vartate namatubhyam. Aha. Mother Devahuti, she is telling Lord Kapil Dev, so how glorious those people are whose tongue is chanting Krishna's holy name constantly. Even though they are born in a family of dog eaters, she is saying Shwapacha. Even if that person is born in a family of dog eaters, that person is glorious, that person is worshipable. She is not saying because you are this, and therefore you are. No. Whoever chants Hare Krishna Mahamantra, that person is glorious. Yashasti bhaktir bhagavati akinchana sarve gunastatra samasate suraha harava abhaktasya kuto mahadguna manorathena sato dhavato bahir. A person who chants Hare Krishna mantra, even though that person is born in a dog-eater's family, that person, what happens? Immediately start developing the qualities of samasate suraha, the qualities of the gods of the heavenly planet. Immediately that person starts developing. That is the process of chanting Hare Krishna mantra. Taramadya sarva sreshta Nama Sankirtan Nirapradhe Nama Laile Payak Premadhan. If someone chants without offenses Hare Krishna Mahamantra, then immediately that person gets Krishna Prema. Even among the 9 processes of devotional service, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Pada, Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmani, Vedanam. This is the 9 Navida process. Even if someone cannot perform even this devotion, 9 process of devotional service, the first 2, Shravanam and Kirtanam, chanting Hare Krishna mantra, hearing Krishna's holy name, these 2 activities are enough. There is no need even of 9 other processes. There are 2 other processes, Pancharatrika Vidhi and Bhagavat Vidhi. Pancharatrika Vidhi is not independent. Prabhupada said if someone is simply worshipping the deities, but that person is not chanting Hare Krishna mantra, then after some time that person will start feeling that my Guru Maharaj has kept this burden on my head, Gala Graha. Even deity worship becomes an austerity if the person is not chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. One time, Nanda Kumar Prabhu, he was Prabhupada's personal servant in 1970s. Nanda Kumar Prabhu, one day it was very late at night, he became very tired when he was very exhausted. He had finished 14 rounds of Hare Krishna mantra. 2 rounds were remaining. And because he was so tired, he was just lying on the bed. He thought that, okay, these 2 rounds I will chant next day, tomorrow. And he slept. Next day, early in the morning, he went in Prabhupada's room to give something to Prabhupada. Prabhupada looked in the eyes of Nanda Kumar and he said, Nanda Kumar, are you chanting your 16 rounds every day? Nanda Kumar said, yesterday it's only I didn't complete 16 rounds. 2 rounds were remaining. And Prabhupada, how does Prabhupada know this? Today only I didn't chant 16 rounds and Prabhupada came to know. And Nanda Kumar said, sorry Prabhupada, I can't lie to you, but yes, yesterday I didn't complete 16, now 2 rounds are still remaining. And then Prabhupada looked at Nanda Kumar, Prabhu, and he said, see, when a devotee is chanting 16 rounds of Hare Krishna mantra, it is like a child, a small child, is learning to walk, and mother is holding that child. So as long as mother is holding the hands of a child, the child will not fall down. So chanting Hare Krishna mantra, as long as we are chanting 16 rounds of Hare Krishna mantra, Krishna is holding our hands. And after some time, Prabhupada became grave. He started, fingering like this. And the moment you stop chanting 16 rounds of Hare Krishna mantra, then your whereabouts are unknown. If a person is not chanting 16 rounds of Hare Krishna mantra, that person's whereabouts are unknown. That means mother is not there. Small child can't even walk properly, and there is so much of traffic on the road, highway road, so many big trucks are going from both the sides, and the child doesn't even know how to walk, and mother is no more there. That is the situation if someone stops chanting 16 rounds of Hare Krishna mantra. There is one more devotee, but there is no need to mention his name. This devotee went to Prabhupada. He said, Prabhupada, I am not chanting 16 rounds of Hare Krishna mantra. And Prabhupada said, don't even discuss then. Prabhupada said, if someone is not chanting 16 rounds of Hare Krishna mantra, he or she is not even a human being. Of course, this is for those who have taken vows for chanting 16 rounds. So he said, they are not even human being. And then he says, why don't you get time? You get time for eating and sleeping. These are exact words of Prabhupada. No paraphrase words. He says that you get sufficient time for eating and sleeping, but you don't get time for 16 rounds. And then he says, in case sometimes if you miss some rounds, 1 or 2 rounds, and if it is postponed for next day, make sure that before finish you those rounds, remaining rounds, you don't eat and sleep. These are Prabhupada's words. Of course, this should not be like a regular event. Once in a while if it happens, then it's okay. So Krishna Varnam Tasha Krishnam Sangopangastra Parshadam Yajna Sankirtane Praye Ajantihi Sumedasaha. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is a Sankirtanaika Pitro, he has arrived in this world, appeared in this world simply to give this Hare Krishna Mahamantra. One time Gaurkishore Babaji Maharaj, he called his assistant in Navadip Mayapur, and he said, tomorrow is the disappearance day of Sanatana Goswami. So let us have a festival. We'll celebrate festival and we'll also feast tomorrow. So this assistant became very happy. He started, later, after many days, many months, we'll have a feast. So then he asked Gaurkishore Babaji Maharaj, Maharajji, where will you get the money from? We don't have any money. How will you celebrate a festival? And you are talking about a great feast tomorrow? So then Gaurkishore Babaji Maharaj said, why do you need money? Again he becomes surplus, we don't need money for purchasing some ingredients. Gaurkishore Babaji Maharaj said, no. Tomorrow we celebrate festival. Tomorrow whole day we'll fast. We'll not eat anything. And whole day we'll simply chant Hare Krishna mantra. And that is our feast. So here are the devotees. For them, feast, they go chanting Hare Krishna mantra throughout day and night. That is a feast for them. And for our senses, chanting 16 rounds is so exhaustive. The moment 16 rounds is over, here is a bit bag. Done. My today's responsibility is done. But Rupa Goswami says, I want thousands of tongues and thousands of years to get more Hare Krishna mantra. Pashu Pakhi Jhure Pashana Vidare 9:15. 5 minutes, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay. So within 2 minutes, what I will do? Brahmanda Brahmite Kona Bhagyavana Ji Guru Krishna Prasade Pai Bhakta Lita Bij. Those who are fortunate souls, those who are specially by the mercy of Krishna, one gets Guru, and by the mercy of Guru, one gets Krishna. So those who have got Krishna, those who have got Hare Krishna mantra, such souls are very rare. And especially after Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance, one should take this Hare Krishna Mahamantra strictly, rigidly, and one should chant Hare Krishna mantra and perfect our human form of life. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.